Welcome back. Great to have you with us on SABC News. ANC stalwart Lillian Diedericks says she's saddened by the death of Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. The 92-year-old Diederiks says she met Winnie through Nelson Mandela. She described Madikizela-Mandela as a strong and resilient woman. Diederiks was at the forefront of the struggle as she was part of the leading team of 1956's march to the Union buildings. Nqonji earlier spoke to the ANC veteran.
It is indeed a sad day. Port Elizabeth is bleeding along with the nation after the news of the passing of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. Many have described her as fearless, as an iconic struggle heroine who has fought till her last breath to make sure that South Africans receive freedom, to make sure that there is equality for all. But sitting next to me right now is one of the ANC struggle stalwarts, or rather stalwarts, Mama Lillian Diedericks. Mama, obviously, a heroine has fallen. How did you feel when you heard the news?
I feel saddened that one of the almost last ones gone. And let's say she was very strong, and also, like anyone else, she has had her weak points. But she always came out strong. And when I heard the news, it saddened me because I thought back in my earlier days when I was just above being a teenager. At the moment, my age is, Winnie is a youngster to me. I'm leading her by 11 years. I'm 92. And I got to know her through her husband. I met Mandela personally before the jail terms. And a strong man, him with Raymond Mhlaba, Governor Mbeki, Wilton Nqonji. Well, they're all gone now. And we were a lovely group together. All we wanted, all of us here, for the whole of South Africa to be liberated. And we worked through that. And when my comrades were jailed, I was banned for 5 years. But I survived that. That was in the 60s. When state of emergency was declared, 60, I was one of those who escaped the detention because I was, as they said then, a velebok. No one could catch me. I was always one ahead. Hey, those were troublesome years. Then I got to know Winnie as a young mother. She wasn't very talkative. She was, for me, the real Makoti, a woman who knew in her mind, heart, what she also wanted. Because getting involved with a person like Nelson Mandela was huge. It was huge. And I can say, we all here in the Eastern Cape, we rallied with our minds around her. She was never forsaken. She was loved because she had that personality. But in the Eastern Cape, she really didn't come so frequently as we would have liked her. But being a young mother, she couldn't just leave. Well, I was also young at that time. I had my kids around me who also were young, very young. But Winnie, stalwart, soft-spoken, Oh, she was soft-spoken, Winnie. And with all the others that rallied around her, knowing that she was, at that time, being the strong woman of the leader of South Africa.
Mama, you're one of the women who were fortunate enough to be in the forefront during the March to the Union Buildings in 1956. What was the role of the women then? What were you fighting for, actually? And would you say that that legacy has lived on?
1956, we rallied around. Each province had its own to work towards. And I don't know, should I say fortunate or what, but being very strong-headed, I defied most of you don't have to. I just got through it all, rallied the women of the Eastern Cape for that March 1956. And the late Mrs. Florence Matomela, she was the very first woman to be banned of the ANC here in the Eastern Cape. I went to say goodbye to her going to Pretoria. Then all she said to me was, Lily, I'm asking you and telling you at the same time, Thina makhosikazi ase-Eastern Cape asoyikiswa. We are very stubborn. We are the Bonanam, I'm stubborn. So I said, Auntie Flo, what you said, you know where I began. And we are going to Pretoria. We are going to demonstrate our dislike and our everything. That meant women must carry passes. And then with all that, the unjust laws, we are going to also put that into our own basket.